For over 5 years, wrestling fans, and especially the hardcore wrestling fans, have been begging the WWE to turn John Cena heel. Well, I hate to burst your bubble, guys. It's not going to happen anytime soon. I'm sorry. People need to come to grips of the fact that John Cena is not going to turn heel. And in my opinion, I think that would be a really bad business decision in WWE's part. And I'll tell you why. Let's look back on Monday. Okay, John Cena made a surprise appearance on the Today Show for a child who wished to meet John Cena. Because this kid was part of the Make-A-Wish Foundation because he had a serious heart condition where he had to go through a lot of surgeries just to stay alive. And his wish was to meet John Cena and also be part of a Raw show. So John Cena made a surprise appearance to meet this child. The child was so happy, and I was touched by that moment. And later that night on Raw, the same child named Nick, I believe his name is Nick, along with 2 other children with serious health conditions, joined John Cena and, say hello to the WWE Universe. And a lot of people were very touched by this. I was very touched by that. John Cena would take the time to, out of his busy schedule, to put smiles on children's faces who have terminal illnesses. Now, another thing that I also heard from the announcers, I don't know if it was, I'm trying to remember if it was either Jerry Lawler or Michael Cole, mentioned that John Cena has granted more wishes than anyone else in the WWE, over 300. Putting smiles on children's faces before, they get seriously ill and stuff like that. So, the question is, why would you want John Cena to turn heel after knowing that he's done so much for the community? Putting smiles on kids' faces. I mean, think about this. These kids think of him as a hero, a role model. You really want to hurt children's feelings all for the sake of fulfilling your utopia of what a wrestling company should be? I mean, yes. I mean, let's face it, everyone misses the old Thugonomics John Cena. We all miss him. I miss him. But you have to understand, people, and come to grips that times change. And that kids need role models. And they found a role model in John Cena. Just as back in the day, we found a role model in Hulk Hogan. And even then, they didn't turn him heel. Because everybody wanted to see Hulk Hogan. Everyone who wished for Hulk Hogan got their chance. And Hulk Hogan made the opportunity to do that, to put smile on kids' faces. And plus, he's the face of entertainment too. Even though he was doing B movies. The thing is, people, I just feel that it's going to be a bad move on WWE's part to turn John Cena heel. I mean, not only are they going to lose merchandise, not only they're going to, well, pretty much mostly on the merchandise part, they're going to lose a lot of merchandise sales, possibly. But most of all, they're going to lose some, credibility that WWE is a charitable organization. It is a charitable organization. They do a lot of things for the community and to help kids who are the less fortunate, who are dying and stuff like that. And you really want to ruin that for WWE? Now, granted, yes, the WWE Universe roster does take their own time to actually do those wishes because it's a good thing to do. But at the same time, it's good. It looks good on WWE. Now, here's another thing I want to point out where people are going to be so happy, or wishing for John Cena to turn heel. In my opinion, like I said, it's a bad business decision for merchandise and also an image. It also, I think, is going to backfire. Why? Because here's the thing. Everyone wants to see John Cena heel. And I believe that when the moment John Cena turns heel, guess what might happen? You know that crowd that was, the New Jersey crowd who were popping off the edge of the seats for Dolph Ziggler to win the World Heavyweight Championship? I think that's what's going to happen. And that no matter what John Cena does as a heel, people are going to cheer. People are going to give him pops and not give him the heat that he needs to be a heel. You know what happened? There's another example that this happened to. Stone Cold Steve Austin. If you remember, when he was on the height of his career as being the top babyface in WWE, they decided to turn him heel, and guess what? People still loved him. People still were giving him pop instead of heat. Like, he got some heat, but not enough. And the WWE was going through great lengths to try to get him heat. From beating up Michael Cole, JR, smaller guys and stuff like that, being a bully. And people still love him. I mean, if he were to like pull his pants down and take a crap in the middle of the ring, people will still pop. And that's how popular he would be. And I think the same thing was going to go for John Cena, because everyone wants it. Now, I know what people are going to say. WWE doesn't care about its fans. It doesn't give the fans what they want. But here's the thing, people. If WWE gave the fans what they want all the time, I believe that WWE is not going to last very long. Not everything that the fans want is going to be good for business. Okay? Yes, we have our own utopia of how WWE should be. But come to grips with the fact that, like, think outside the box, people. We all want, like, say, for example, I want Daniel Bryan to be on his own again and be the World Heavyweight Champion again. And be the longest reigning. But you have to think to yourself, is it good for business? Maybe, maybe not. Or Ryback being heel, is that good for business? Everyone was hoping to see him turn heel and still not getting really much of a reaction from people. Now, is that good for business or not? We don't know. That's something you need to think about, you know? Now, I will say this, that I think it's going to be bad for business if John Cena turns heel. Now, when I think will be a good time for John Cena to turn heel? Well, maybe when less kids are stop calling for him. I mean, look at Hulk Hogan. There were less kids that were you know, people were sick and tired of seeing him rip his shirt off and stuff like that, and saying, say your prayers, eat your vitamins, drink your milk, that kind of thing. People were sick and tired of it. And that's when it's a good time to turn heel. And I think when the kids are sick and tired of John Cena, I think that would be the good time for that. Because I'll be honest with you, I'm a teacher, and every school I go to, when I was subbing, I see at least a few kids with John Cena merchandise. It's not going to happen, people. But anyway, that's all I have to say about this matter. I don't want to know what you guys think. Do you think the WWE should turn John Cena heel? You think it's a good for business? Let me know what you think. You know, comment down below. If you agree with me, you know, good, you know, then comment, you know, to comment whatever, you know what I mean? I welcome rebuttals, whether they're negative or positive. I welcome that. So I'd like to know what you guys think. So anyway, that's all I have to say about this rant about wrestling. I'm hoping to do more wrestling videos because I know I've been slacking off on wrestling rants lately. So I promise to do some more in the near future. So this is Do a Dreamer, rant number 38, and I'll see you guys later.